In this lecture, we are going to learn about the arithmetic operators in C. So first of all, let's open up our VS Code editor. So I'm just double clicking on this icon and now my VS Code is open for me. Alright. So first thing first, let me clear my terminal screen. Okay. So now let me create a new file for actually making the program for arithmetic operator arith.c. Let me name it like this. So let me start first by writing a comment here, multi-line comment. Okay, so this is the program to demonstrate arithmetic operators in C. Okay, now first of all, let me tell you what are the operators that's available in C. Plus is for addition. Okay, minus is the operator available for subtraction. Similarly, you have star. Star is for multiplication, and you have this one, divide. This is forward slash. This is for division. Okay, and it will actually find the quotient. Okay, and modulo. There is one more operator you may not know about this. This is percentage or modulo. We call it as a modulo operator. Okay, this is actually used for finding the remainder. Okay, so all these operators, they are binary operators, meaning it will take two operands. Okay, so because if you want to do addition plus, you need two numbers to be added. So if I write a equals to 5 plus 6 in math, if I do it like this, I can say that plus is the operator, 5 is the operand, 6 is the operand. There are two operands, right? The left hand operand for plus is 5 and the right hand operand for plus is 6. So it takes two operands. Similarly, all these operators will take two operands. Okay. So let me write a program here to demonstrate all these operators, arithmetic operators, which will perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and finding the remainder, the modulo operator. First, I'll include the header file stdio.h. Then my main function. Okay. Now my main function is ready. Now here I'll write my program. So let me first of all have two integer variables a and b declared, int a comma b. Alright, now what I do is I'll try to find out the sum and store that in a variable sum, difference in a variable diff, product in the variable pro, and let's say the quotient in the variable quo, and remainder in the variable rem. Okay, because I'm going to find all these 5 quantities here. So first of all, I'll ask the user. So I'm trying to take the input from the user. Okay. So I'm asking the user, giving a message, please enter your numbers. Okay. So the user is going to enter numbers A and B. Okay. So I need to scan two numbers. One is A, other one is B. So I can do that using two scanf functions, or I can do it in a single scanf function as well. So if I want to take two inputs, I can write %d for the first input. Without space, I'll give one more %d. That means I'm trying to take two integers as an input from the user, that is actually from the keyboard. Okay, and the first %d corresponds to A, so I write %a. Remember, in scanf you have to give the address of operator. We have already done this in our previous lectures. And %b, the second %d corresponds to this %b. So whatever second value comes up will be stored in the variable b. Okay, so this is how I scan the values. Okay, now first thing first, I'll perform the addition. So simple, I'll just write sum, because I already have this variable sum declared. I'll just write sum is equals to a plus b. Okay, now this is an expression that I've written down here. Okay, so here I say that sum in mathematics, what we say is whatever comes to the left of equals to is called as left hand side value, right, or a variable. And whatever comes right to the equals to, here a plus b, that is called as a RHS or right hand side value. Okay, in computer science we call whatever comes to the left of equals to is called as L value. Okay, here L value is sum. Always remember, L value must be a variable. L value must be a container, a variable wherein we can store something. Okay, in this case the L value is sum, and the right hand side value is called as R value. Here R value is a plus b. Okay, so first of all, the evaluation happens from right to left. So first, like we do in mathematics, first a and b are added together. Whatever is the answer, that is stored in the variable sum. Okay, so this is how you find out sum. Similarly, diff is equals to a minus b. This will find out the difference. and product is A times B, okay, and similarly quotient QUO is A divided by B. This is forward slash, remember, and the last one, the remainder. How to find the remainder? Whenever I am dividing A by B, what would be the remainder? So A mod B, this is percentage, okay, so this will find out the remainder. Okay, now let me try to display all this value. Let me try to display it using a single printf function. Okay, I can write multiple printf functions for each of these variables. I can write 5 printf functions, but that is not needed. I can do all these values printed in a single printf function. Okay, so how I can do that is very simple. I'll write sum equals to, because sum is an integer, percentage d, then I give a new line, then the cursor will go to the new line, then I'll write difference is equals to percentage d, then I'll go to the new line, so I give for backslash n, then I'll write product is equals to percentage d, okay, then I'll go to the new line, so new line here, character is given here, then I'll write quotient is equals to percentage d, then again I go to the new line, and finally I'll write remainder equals to percentage d, and then finally I also go to the new line and I give comma, and now I can actually do enter here. There's no problem. Okay, you can give spaces like this. There's no issue. Whenever you're writing a program, blank spaces are taken care of. I have already given comma here. Okay, so the first percentage d corresponds to sum variable, second percentage d corresponds to difference variable diff, third for the product pro, fourth for the quotient QUO, and the last one for the remainder REM. Okay, so this would actually print all these values for me. So let me just save this program and then let me go to my terminal here and then try to compile this by writing gcc arith.c, because name of the file is arith.c. Remember, all these files I've been storing all these files in my folder my codes. If I just minimize, you see here in my codes all these files are residing. Okay, so let me go back to my VS Code here. Now let's compile this gcc arith.c, and then a.exe is generated, so I'll write /a.exe, and now it is asking me to enter the numbers. Please enter your numbers, right? So let me give the numbers as 12. The first number A is 12, then I hit enter. Okay, and then I give the next number as 6. 12A is 12 and B is 6. Okay, now if you see, sum is 18, 12 plus 6 is 18, difference 12 minus 6 is 6, product 12 times 6 is 72, quotient is 2. Let me try to see how quotient is done. So I'm having this value 12. Okay, so 12 divided by 6, because 12 is A and 6 is B. Okay, so if I divide, I get 6 times 2 is 12 and the remainder is 0, right? So this is my quotient and this is my remainder. If you look at it, you'll find out. So remainder here is 0, which is here the remainder, and the quotient is 2, which is displayed here as 2. Okay, that's all in this lecture. I hope you have learned the working of these 5 operators, and in my next lecture I'm going to talk in details about the modulo operator, the percentage operator. Until then, stay tuned.